Happy Friday. Every day is my Friday, but I'm glad it's yours too. So, once again, I'm going to explain what I'm doing here. I got 48 something point hours left of live time, and then we can start the podcast and start monetizing it, which is everyone's goal is to make a little bit of bucks for what they do, right? I do have fun doing this, and I love my fans, even though I have none. But that's the whole point, trying to make some. You know what I'm saying? So, yesterday we did the news for a while, and it got really boring because all they talk about is the damn drones. So, what I did was I went to MTV. They tried to scrub a show that was called Yo Mama, right? And it was with the guy from uh the damn what's the name of it? The '70s show, the Latin guy Fez or whatever. He was the host of it, and who knows where the hell that guy is now. But interestingly enough, MTV has tried to scrub this show from the internet for good. But I happened to find a 5 minute clip. I can't find a full show anywhere, but I found a 5 minute clip. So this guy Harp. Let me explain Yo Mama first of all. I used to watch it when I would get high with my friends on our back porch, and we would just watch Yo Mama and just laugh and how stupid it was. Tu madre. And but anyways, Harp, he was like a geeky, tall, like uh Jewish, just he just looked like a straight nerd. And he would always be paired up with like the most gangster black dude that you've ever seen, right? And he would say the most racist jokes. He'd be like, "Yo, mama's so cheap, she sold herself to slavery," and everyone would be like, "Oh!" But there's no way in the world that that would be allowed on today's television. So we're gonna go back in time to 2005, and we're gonna see the legend that is Harp, and let's see how he would compare with nowadays. All right, we're gonna go lightless. I can't reach it. There we go. All right, here's the legend that is Harp.
I'm the funniest, the best, and win this game. Your mama's so fat, the horse on her polo shirt's real. Am I right? Your mama's like an SUV, big, black, and room for 6 construction workers inside.
So you can't get away with that joke
Your
nowadays.
mama's so stupid, she thought innuendo was an Italian suppository. It's bad. You're so stupid, you gotta unzip your pants to count to 11. Or should I say 10 and a half? Right in there. You're so ugly when you walk into a bank, they turn off the cameras. Your mama's so old, she got pregnant and had grandkids.
See, they just pair him up with like the most gangster black dudes, and he just don't give a fuck.
Your mama's so fat, she went on Atkins and one brand went out of business. Dude, your mama's so fat, her ass has got more crack than Whitney and Bobby. And that's your mama's so fat, when she moves people, they turn into werewolves. Your mama's so nasty, her mouthwashes don't smell like. That's right, am I right? Huh?
Oh man, I wish the show was still on.
A dirty whore, am I right?
It's not even a joke.
She thinks Dick Cheney is how you keep a man around. Your mama's like an apple martini, wet and straight guys never touch her. I got a quick impression for you. What's this? That's you trying to unzip a lady's pants, or should I say, a man's pants? That's right. No, it represents your height in inches.
What happened to Harp? Where is Harp nowadays? I want to see the. Where are they now on
You
this?
still get invited to Michael Jackson's house. Wait, look, I gotta spend a lot of time on my knees to be at your eye level, son. That's right. Dude, your face is so oily, we're going to war over it. Actually, that was your glove doll. She wanted a real man. Dude, I went into your crib. This guy had a Spider-Man costume in his closet. He puts it on,
come on, Hart. Get back to the racist shit. That's the only time you're funny. Not that it's funny being racist. Coming out of his mouth, it's funny.
Your mama's so fat, she's like my ex-girlfriend. I can't get within 100 yards of her. My mama lost her pubic hair. Oh, wait, it's on your chin. There it is. Your mama's so cheap, she bought you an Xbox 180. Am I right? Your mama's so cheap, she shops at the Bad Wheel. Your mama's so cheap, for her 13th birthday, she got pregnant. Your mama's so crazy, she loves you. Dude, your mama is like Lance Armstrong, half nuts. That's how crazy she is. Dude, your mama's still like Lance Armstrong. She don't got all her marbles. Your mama's so crazy, she don't got
Poor Lance Armstrong. All he tried to do was ride a damn bike.
Your mama is so cheap, she's never heard of 50 Cent, and I ain't talking about the rapper. Oh, hey, when your mama was over, she dropped her tampon.
What the fuck? This guy is like Carrot Top bringing props and shit.
Tell me why your homeboy's belt is XXF. Extra, extra fat? Yeah, I know that joke. I read it on the internet, which your homeboy can't use because he's broke.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck you up, Hop. You know
What's the
that?
difference between your mama and a pretzel? A pretzel's never had my on its chin. $1,000, one for everybody in your house.
This is never.
Favorite superhero, Horo, and your big ass forehead, your sidekick.
Damn.
Your mama's so fat, when she masturbates, it's a three-way. Your earring is faker than Chuck's Social Security card. You won't even make instant coffee because it has iron essence.
Dude, that's gotta be like a producer or something.
She shopped at the Gap. Now it's
There's
the
no way
Bill.
Harp is like
Your mama's so stupid, I'm
this
gonna do the robot. Now I'm
phenomenon of funniness out of nowhere.
like the ocean, big and filled with humans. Your mama's so old. Your mama's so old. She was around when that joke was made. Your mom's so ugly after sex, she doesn't get screwed, she gets knifed. Your mom's so stupid, she put cheese on my dad. He's a cracker. Your mama's like Adelphia. I ain't paid the bitch in 3 months. I know your mama didn't teach you to choke because that anything.
God damn, Harp.
Your mom's like a
Didn't know you were so
cigarette.
vulgar.
40 times a day, and she's killing me. You talking about touching? You so nasty. The Million Man March was at your house.
What?
You ready for the
It's not funny. Alright, I think we've had enough of Harp.
I slept with your mama, now it burns when I pee.
I think Harp was definitely fed lines, or he is a producer or a paid actor or something like that. But it was funny back in the day. And they can't do that shit nowadays. Maybe we get sued. Alright, so what do you guys want to watch? Like I said, we're killing time. We're just watching good shows, making good content until we can actually get paid, which is 48.2 more live hours. So, we can watch Bill Burr eating hot wings, or we could watch The Media is Lying to You.
How do you feel?
Interesting. We could watch True Crime. Denzel confronts Tarantino about never working together.
Will you please welcome the one, the only, the...
That might be interesting. Just dive in for a minute.
This very moment,
If it's not interesting, we'll
St. Jude Children's
we'll
Research
bounce.
Hospital are fighting to
Will you please welcome the one, the only, the incredible Denzel Washington.
Just like my audience, you know, we'll just bounce, leave. Woo! As we're watching this, I'm brainstorming on what we should be watching. One second. Oh, I know. Alright, I know. Hold on. You guys remember that show, Pimp My Ride, right? Alright, so these guys make fun of it, and it's the funniest damn thing. Hold on one second. Remember Exhibit? What happened to Exhibit? X to the Z. just got a message. My Amazon package is delivered. Cool. So, it's a beautiful day down here in St. Petersburg, Florida. It's about 70 degrees, sunny, no clouds. Oh, God damn it. I just cleared the whole fucking thing. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna do this. There we go. So, we're gonna make fun of Steven Seagal.
Lethal Justice is the Steven Seagal mega blockbuster.
This guy is hilarious, by the way. Space Ice.
Where he showed the world he is the biggest threat humanity has ever known, and it's not even close.
All he does is make fun of Steven
Starts off with
Seagal.
Seagal getting tremendous news.
We have a 911 call. Woman screaming.
Fuck yeah, save some for him.
I'm on it.
Alright guys, he's a big fan of your work, but he'll take it from here. But oh shit, that high kick didn't work, so he goes for plan B.
Is that in the cereal box?
Damn, these guys are good, but that cereal was for kids, and he can't risk word getting out or the jig will be up. Which gives him the perfect chance to show off his brand new Slap Slam. Then it fades to black, and the scene ends with her muffled screams. Then, later on,
Well, you know he's just gonna rape again as soon as he gets back on the street, right?
yeah, he's a monster, but it's his
How do you get a
show,
perfect
and this
V
is
like that in your
Hollywood,
hair?
So they also don't fucking care.
Quote unquote hair.
What's it like to be on the losing team?
Pretty terrible, but her contract's for the whole season, so she's fucked. Look, lady, she at least had a career to lose before doing this shit, so she doesn't want to hear it. So, anyways,
Steven
she has
Seagal
to
even
talk
making
to
movies
Seagal
anymore?
About some big news. Young Burt Reynolds. Holy shit.
Have you heard of New Hope?
Of course he has. He's a Star Wars junkie. But they both agree that The Last Jedi was the only good one, and it's bullshit.
Ah, damn it. Sorry. Look at this goof. Sometimes I watch this guy. So this guy's name is Stuttering John. It's from the Howard Stern show. But now he's a 60-year-old loser. And all he does is scream at people all day long on YouTube. But he's making like $100 grand a year, I think. $100 grand a year. Just doing this crap.
If review contains false statement, not opinion, you're liable because of republication defamation.
Every once in a while I tune into
Page
this
of
garbage.
WXRK handbook. How do you know anything about K-Rock? Second of all, if a review contains a false statement, how could I verify if it's false or not? Rob, if I read a review,
Guy on the
how
right
do I
looks
know
like
if
my
it's true or
gay
not?
uncle.
But I mean, that's impossible. Look, you know what? You have to sue me. I mean,
have opinions.
Yeah, the guy on the right definitely looks like my gay uncle. Or his
I took the show
boyfriend.
down.
Either one.
I apologized how many
They
times?
both look
I
identical.
said I didn't know it was, defamation. You know what? Believe me, I think the court will go, okay, he didn't know. And I know
First of all,
ignorance
if
is
you're in
not
a
defense,
court,
but considering the amount of time
trial,
that Ms. Spence suing me,
probably don't want to be on
and
YouTube
doing the
talking
shit he's
about it.
doing, I will fight this time.
especially with words
Edward
like
G.
that.
Robinson, yeah, you see. Thanks, Papa. Can you give us a rendition of I'll Wait by Van Halen? I'll wait till the love comes down. And let's see. Zach Kaufman, thanks, Fiverr. Rob, did you get that manly shirt from Gay Dead Dad's Closet? You're walking, just do it.
Oh, that's cool. Bring my dead dad up. You're so funny.
That's okay. Just don't make fun of any of the Chad's family.
Yeah.
Mr. Pete, thanks for Fiverr. I'll Wait is a new DJ Q song about how
Yeah, this
John
guy
can't
thinks
handle
it's
hearing
funny to make
response
fun of
specials
another dude's
because
dead
his little
brother
baby
for
saw his
some
weak
reason.
heart, Coward. I'll be out of here soon. Don't worry about it.
Stuttering John, he's an
Dave
idiot.
Gates, Howard was fine until you did have Corolla. No, then we made up, and then There was something on Facebook. I'll talk about it tomorrow.
Howard Stern
Derek
hates
Speed,
you.
there's
That's
Webbox
why he
who
fired
take the
you,
most
you
news.
idiot.
I'll wait. Probably me. Zach S. Hoffman, thanks for $5. Hey, Rob, after John left Stern, the show went through its most funniest cutting-edge popular period in its history. The show never needed you bold dash.
No, they didn't. I mean, their cutting edge was the early days. They're the best days.
The best
you
days.
know, they did have some good shows with already.
What do you want me to think, John?
I'm not saying the show was bad, but the heart of Stern
The
is
heart
from,
of Stern.
in
So,
my
alright,
opinion,
this is
and
getting boring
this
too.
is all
What do you
about
want to
our opinion,
watch?
But the
There is a
it's
chat.
fact
Go ahead,
that
throw it
the
up.
show,
We'll watch
blew
whatever
up
you guys
became
want. I don't
famous those
care.
years with
We can watch
Howard,
tutorial
Robert,
on how to sew.
Fred, Jackie, John, and Billy West. Those are, in my opinion, the funniest and greatest.
Well,
days
this
of Stern.
is about to end. I'm gonna think of something else real
I
quick.
concur.
I guess we'll have to go to the damn news.
Let's see. Where am I? Hold on, Rob. I'm just gonna see one thing.
Hey, at least this show's not as boring as this
there we
one.
go.
See, we're watching a
Just
boring
stay with me
show.
for a second. I just want to.
We're being boring watching a boring show. That's like boring to the square root of 2. Alright. So, that idiot can't talk long enough for there not to be long dead air moments. So, let's go to the news because the news never fails. At least they're constantly talking about something and we can constantly comment on it. Alright, so. Hold the line. Ding, 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 ding. Love isn't always on time. Oh, oh, oh. There should be a category on here for news. Instead, I gotta type in news. There you go. All right.
Holidays at Wayfair. Yo, it's a gift swap.
Like I said, I don't agree with NBC, but
pillow is so neat.
they're pretty much in the middle compared to Fox and or MSNBC.
Come on, y'all. This is
I mean, they're
exactly what I was
definitely
wishing
slightly
for.
left, but you know what I'm
My
saying.
turn.
They're not too bad.
What the f-
Sorry, I should get YouTube Premium,
That's a holiday classic.
but instead I choose to watch commercials.
You got a place for that?
That's something fun.
Because I'm a broke joke until I get this thing monetized, which is why we're watching
Tonight, the
this to
suspect
get our
in the
hours
murder
in.
of a top CEO extradited back to New York and hit with new federal charges. Luigi
You need
Mangione
50
arrived
hours.
by helicopter back
A lot of
in New York
time.
City after he was flown out of Pennsylvania in NYPD custody. The new federal charges, including 1 count of murder that could carry the death penalty.
They're
Also, the
gaslighting
cell phone
this
police
dude
say
so
he was
bad.
seen using within an hour before the killing. And the new details inside his notebook, how long prosecutors say he had been targeting
They're trying to
healthcare executives. Just in tonight, House Republicans
They're trying to charge him with an act of
bill
terrorism.
by Donald Trump to avert a government shutdown.
I don't know how they can do that. They can charge him with murder, of course. But act of terrorism?
The
guy wasn't even a government official or anything.
He's
He's a CEO.
Emergency, all as record holiday travel ramps up. The new twist in a deadly Wisconsin school shooting. A man detained 2,000 miles away in California. His alleged link to the 15-year-old female shooter. The protests.
It's not a female, it's a male that transitioned into a female when it was 15. And then it decided to shoot up school. Put out the real story.
This is NBC Nightly News with Lester Holt.
Good evening.
Nothing
and
against
welcome.
the old
Suspected brazen killer of a healthcare company
transgenders.
CEO
I'm
is
just
back
saying,
in New
he's a
York
transgender
tonight
person.
to face an
That's why
expanded
they
list
shot
of
up school,
criminal
because of
charges,
the boyfriend
including a
issue.
federal count that could carry the death penalty if convicted. Today, New York authorities moving swiftly and in large numbers.
They're
to bring
paying way
Luigi
too much attention to
Mangione
this
into
one
their custody.
murder.
Under heavy guard, the suspect
Distracting us
handed
from
over by
something big
Pennsylvania
and
officials,
promise you.
taken to an airport where he departed on a small plane, then transferred to a helicopter that brought him back to Manhattan, where in addition to state murder and terrorism charges, he will now face 4 newly unsealed federal charges. Mangione making his
They
first
did
New
this
York
yesterday.
court appearance
They
late
spent
today,
a
where
minute and a
federal
half
judge read him
talking
new
about
charges
how
of
he's going to get from
stalking and
Pennsylvania to
murder.
New York.
The federal complaint also offering
It
a
was
deeper
like,
look at what was in a
I think it
notebook
was CNN or some
prosecutors say
shit.
was in Mangione possession
And they had
when he
some
was arrested.
English guy on there,
Writings
right?
that may
And
speak
he's
to
like,
the planning for the attack.
Mangione's going to be taking his air flight.
Luigi Mangione,
Air
extradited
flight.
from Pennsylvania
He's going to
and
start
back in New
taxing
York City
from the
today.
airport.
Flown in on an
He's going to go on the
NYPD
proper
helicopter,
runway.
handcuffed
It's going
and
to
shackled.
accelerate to 180 miles an hour. And then it's going to take off at a 45-degree angle. And then he's going to be in the air, in the clouds, through the stratosphere, and he will start landing with the flaps down in Manhattan, New York.
And a murder
It's like,
charge that could bring the
so,
death penalty.
instead of saying all that shit, you could have said, dude is going to New York.
Faces in New York,
Takes 2
including
seconds.
murder in the first degree in the furtherance of terrorism.
But no, they wanted to
for
waste our
allegedly
time.
gunning down 50-year-old father of 2, Brian Thompson, the CEO.
Guy
of
looks like
United
a
Healthcare.
beaver.
Was targeted, premeditated,
Not the good
and
kind.
meant to sow terror.
The federal complaint unsealed today reveals new investigative details. Sometime in the hour before the early morning murder, Mangione was depicted using a cell phone. At least
See, if I had a
once, according to
unibrow, I'd
federal
probably
prosecutors.
shave the middle
It
part,
makes no
you know?
mention of who he may have been talking to. The complaint also gives details of what was in the notebook police found on Mangione when he was arrested.
He looks like my social studies teacher. He was a Greek dude.
Expressed hostility towards the health insurance industry and wealthy executives
All the girls were
in
crazy
particular.
for him.
According to the complaint, an entry marked August 15th says the
Mr.
details are finally
Papadopoulos,
coming together.
whatever the fuck his
Also
name is.
adding, the target is insurance because it checks every box. Another entry describes an intent to whack the CEO of one of the insurance companies at its investor
We
conference.
get it. He killed the
complaint says
CEO guy,
Mangione
allegedly.
undertook extensive efforts to
Why
identify the
is
victim,
it such,
place the
like,
victim
why is it taking
under
over the news?
surveillance,
You
and
tell me there
track
ain't nothing
the
else going
victim's
on?
whereabouts. The 26-year-old started his day back in a Pennsylvania courthouse where he told a judge he would waive an extradition hearing. New York authorities
Why are they
took
still
him into
drawing
custody
court?
immediately and drove him
You
to
know?
the airport where a plane
There's someone that
was
gets
waiting
paid
on
to
the
do that
tarmac.
shit. Why don't you just take a
Mangione
picture?
then made his first appearance in federal court. He has not yet entered a plea.
Mr. Mangione
Have you ever met one, a person that draws for court?
Federal charges in a case
You know, like
this
illustrates?
are highly unusual
What?
and raises constitutional concerns, adding, "We are ready to fight these
Where do
charges
these people
in
exist?
whatever court they are brought."
All right, Stephanie joining us now. Stephanie, Mangione is charged with state and federal crimes. And now,
Lester
how do
Holt looks
officials
like
try
a-
to navigate that?
Looks like a termite with AIDS.
He's in a federal prison in Brooklyn, but federal
Looks like my
prosecutors say it will be
high
the
school
trial
gym
on
teacher.
state charges that's up first. Lester?
Stephanie Goss, thank you.
Miss Shirley,
Looks like out of
kinda
the
burly.
showdown that could lead to a government shutdown. Lawmakers still looking for a solution after a new plan backed by President-elect
Kinda
Trump
looks like a
failed just moments ago.
darker Joe
It
Biden,
comes
doesn't
after
he?
he and Elon Musk
Hey, what?
vetoed the original bipartisan
NBC?
agreement.
Yeah, I'll do
Nobles joins
news.
us now from Capitol Hill. Ryan, there is late drama there tonight.
Lester, that's right. The latest move by House Republicans, a new vote. Their proposal on the House floor failed dramatically, leaving the GOP scrambling for
It's got a
plan
double
C
widow's peak.
as the deadline before a government
Never
shutdown
trusted a man with a
approaches.
double widow's peak.
Tonight, House Republicans back to square one.
This is Washington. This is how the lawmaking is done.
House Speaker Mike Johnson forced back to the
He
drawing
looks,
board.
every
after
interview, he
President-elect
looks
Trump
like he's
said he
being held
opposed the
hostage.
original bipartisan legislation, which he said contained too
Not
much
Trump,
wasteful
the other guy.
spending. Elon Musk, who will lead Trump's effort to cut government spending,
A lot of Elon!
also smeared the original 1,500-page spending bill as a steal of your tax
The
dollars.
hell kind of picture is
The new
that?
GOP bill is slimmed down,
Elon
just
is like,
116 pages. It funds the government through March 14th.
I think he is an alien,
including
but I'm
providing
glad he
funding for
likes us.
disaster relief and for farmers. And in a direct ask from Trump, includes a
Unless he's a
provision to
Trojan
extend
horse,
the debt
we'll find
limit,
out
the
soon.
ability of the federal government to pay off its debts through 2027. And the new Republican plan
Here's what I don't get.
cuts
We're in
many
all
items in the
this debt.
bipartisan bill
Who the hell do we
that
owe?
sparked
China?
conservative backlash,
Why don't we just say, hey,
including a
fuck
plan
you, we're
to
not
raise
paying
the
you.
salaries of members of
Just
Congress
call you.
and funding
We won't
for a
come
new
nuke you.
Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore.
I know it'd be more than that,
Trump
but
was quick to back the deal, writing all Republicans and even Democrats should do what is best for our country and vote yes for this bill tonight. House Democrats
Like, I wonder if the
slamming
bill
new
collectors
bill,
are calling the
saying
White
it
House
doesn't
constantly.
fund important
Sir, would
programs.
you like to consolidate and maybe move $2 trillion into this
While
account?
Senate Democrats
And you can pay it all with one
blasting
easy
Musk's
sum of
influence.
$19.95 per month?
Unraveling what was a hard-won and hard-negotiated agreement that would keep the
Senator
lights on
from
for government.
Vermont. You can tell he has no
Again, Lester, this
balls.
latest Republican plan was voted down, a blow to President-elect Trump and House Speaker
Unless
Mike
you want to
Johnson.
own a
They now
Subaru and wear a
have
flannel
until
shirt the
midnight
rest of your
tomorrow
life
night to come
and
up with a plan to avoid a shutdown.
drive an hour
With no
every
plan
time you
in
want to
sight.
go to the grocery
Lester?
store.
Right, thanks
Don't
very
go to
much.
Vermont.
New developments in that deadly school shooting in
Oh yeah,
Madison,
plus it's cold as
Wisconsin.
shit.
The FBI apparently looking
All the
into
time.
a connection between a California man and the 15-year-old
I remember it was my birthday
shooter.
on May
Shaquille
6th.
Brewster has the latest.
I go outside,
A
right?
document obtained
Fuck,
by
it's snowing.
NBC News reveals the FBI stopped and detained a California man believed to be in contact
Snowing.
with 15-year-old Natalie Ruppnow before she opened fire Monday at Abundant Life Christian School. Authorities say Ruppnow shot and killed a teacher and fellow student in Madison, Wisconsin, then took her own life. A gun violence emergency protective order says federal agents saw messages from 20-year-old Alexander Pappendorf to the teenage shooter.
Cops all up and down the street on this corner.
Neighbor
It's like
Alex
Vanilla
Gallegos
Ice.
says he saw law enforcement searching Pappendorf's San Diego area home the day after the Wisconsin shooting.
A couple hours into it, towards the end, they're carrying out a big black box.
The court document restraining
Alright,
Pappendorf
stop.
from having firearms
Collaborate,
says he
yes,
admitted
sir.
during an FBI interview that he told Ruppnow he would arm himself with explosives and a gun and that he would target
What is
a
it with
government
all these
building.
geeky
It is
looking
not clear if
motherfuckers
Pappendorf has been charged
killing
with
all
any
these
crime. The FBI says it is not aware of any ongoing threats associated with
You
this
see the
matter
guy
in
that tried to kill
Wisconsin or
Trump?
California.
That kid?
In Madison, authorities continuing to investigate.
He looked
the
like
shooting itself.
one of them Make-A-Wish babies.
Weapons, both were handguns. We believe one handgun was used to commit this horrific act. The other handgun was not used.
The names of
That guy
those
looked like a
killed
turtle.
now released.
See him?
32-year-old school staff member Aaron
Donatello.
West and 14-year-old high school freshman Ruby Vergara. Barbara Weirs is a school official.
Jeez, she's skinny, huh?
Grieving and suffering with the West family and the Vergara family because right now we're hurting because they're hurting and it's all from the same hurt.
And tonight, 2 students with life-threatening injuries from Monday's shooting remain in
Is
the
it really
hospital.
that cold there?
Lester?
All right, Shaq, thank you. In Georgia, a legal victory today for President-elect Trump. An appeals court disqualified Fani Willis from prosecuting the Georgia election
She
interference
looks
case
happy.
against Mr. Trump. The appeals court said a lower court was wrong in allowing Willis to keep the case, despite a romantic relationship with a lawyer she brought in
You know
to
what?
manage the prosecution.
I've noticed a lot of my African American friends, they like Trump.
The whereabouts of Austin
Funny
Tice,
that
the American
whenever you turn the
journalist
media
missing
on
for
and
years in Syria, is now on the radar of
it's,
Russia's
all these
President
black
Vladimir Putin.
ladies,
After our Keir Simmons
and
asked
they
him
hate
about
Trump.
it today during a press conference
It's not what I see in the real world, at least.
Tonight, Russian President Putin promising to ask Syria's Bashar al-Assad, who just fled to Russia, about missing American Austin Tice.
Is Putin really that bad?
Sent to you this week.
The Russians love him. I mean, it can't be that bad, right?
Journalist, who is missing in Syria. He's called Austin Tice. Will you ask President Assad?
Who do you think will win in a boxing match, Putin or
I haven't met with Assad since his arrival in
Zelensky?
Moscow, but I do
I bet
plan on
Putin
doing
would
so.
fuck him up.
I promise I will ask him this question.
We pressed President Putin with Russian troops still fighting
Yeah,
in
Putin
Ukraine.
would go in there
The
bare chested,
assassination of a
just
Russian general
probably
in
just
Moscow
bitch slap him and
and
be
the
like,
fall of Russia's
and
ally, Assad.
what
does
are
that
you going
mean
to
for
do
this
about
potential
that?
meeting with President-elect Trump?
Mr. President,
Nothing, bro.
when you face President-elect
That's
Trump,
what I thought.
you will be the weaker leader. How do you propose to compromise? What are you going to offer?
After speaking about another topic, he returned to our question.
I have not spoken to him for more than 4 years now. I am prepared for that conversation at any time.
Also saying,
Oh, I thought they were best
Russia has
friends,
become
though.
significantly stronger over the last 2 to 3 years.
Being
Why?
sarcastic.
Because we are becoming a truly sovereign country. We now depend on very few.
I also pressed him if he would compromise.
Now
on
you're a
Ukraine.
sovereign. So
He
what
said,
happened the
"No,
past
not
30 years or
now.
20 years you've been in power?
If they happen, will not be easy."
We would have not
Question in
sovereign.
Moscow. Thank you. In France today, dozens of men were convicted and sentenced in a rape trial that stunned the nation and saw the woman who went public with her accusations become the face of a movement. Halagarani has that story.
Tonight,
I would not want my face on that movement.
shocked the world. Cheers in southeast France as 72-year-old Dominique Pellicot was sentenced to 20 years in prison. The crimes drugging his wife Giselle over the course of a decade and inviting dozens of men to sexually assault her while she was unconscious.
What is the point
in
of
the
that?
courtroom, 50 other men also
I wouldn't
sentenced for
understand
their
that from
roles in the
even from his
assaults.
point of view.
Waiving her right to anonymity, Giselle Pellicot
What would be
became
the
a
point
symbol
of drugging your wife
and an icon
just
for
so other
women's
men can
rights
come
groups
over
around the world.
and take advantage of her?
Outside the Avignon courthouse
Obviously,
today,
he's like
Giselle Pellicot spoke out,
some sort of cuck.
saying
That's
she
crazy.
never regretted her
That's
decision.
France for you.
Also adding that she shares the
Jason
same
Biden,
fight
ménage
as other
toi.
victims. She chose to show her face while the accused hid theirs, so that the shame, she said in court, swapped sides, lying with the men who abused her and not their victim. Men from all walks of life, aged 26 to 74. One was her neighbor. Women's rights activists
Dude,
say
this
Giselle
story is
Pellicot
crazy.
will be remembered for refusing to stay silent. How do you think she will be remembered?
I think she will be remembered as a woman who refused to be silenced and to be ashamed, and who made the
How
other
long was he
women
doing this shit? 17
use
years?
guilt, the right to speak and to be heard.
She never like woke up like, hey,
And despite her
I think
pain and trauma,
something's
walked
weird.
out a feminist icon.
I feel a little different down there, you know?
NBC News.
In
Oh.
60 seconds, we'll tell you where
Who
a
knows?
snow emergency has been declared along with the
Good for her,
weather
though.
and wintry forecast.
All right.
Plus, we'll have a reality check on the Amazon protests.
I'm glad we don't have to worry about
Gifts
snow down here.
next.
Fuck, I hate snow. Snow
A
sucks.
winter storm is on the move tonight in the Midwest, just as record holiday travel is getting underway. In Minnesota, the Twin Cities declaring a snow emergency after as much as 6 inches fell on roads there. Other
6
areas
inches.
in the upper Midwest and Northeast could also see a half
6
foot of
inches.
snow through Saturday.
Little
Demonstrations
bit.
at several Amazon facilities raising
How wide is
questions tonight about whether your holiday shipments will arrive on time.
It
Liz
better.
Kreutz tonight at one of those Amazon locations in California. Liz,
I
what's
want
the
my
situation
kazoo
there?
on time.
Well, hey, Lester, you know, this is one of 7 locations nationwide where there have been demonstrations today, and we haven't seen a lot of folks out here protesting.
A lot of Amazon employees.
Where some of the protesters blocked the entrance.
A lot of
to the facilities,
strikes.
not allowing some of the delivery truck workers.
Not a lot
to get
of
in
Christmas
and out.
presents.
Mostly, though, it's been a few dozen protesters at each location nationwide. Here, it was a lot of Amazon.
See, Trump
workers
just
who work
summed that
for
up in 4
third-party
seconds.
delivery companies that contract with Amazon, as well as Teamster members who are supporting them. They are calling for higher wages and better working conditions. Amazon says that so far they've had no
Why don't we
impact or
do that?
disruption
Like every
to their operations.
everyone
So
that
right now, it seems unlikely that this is going
is
to lead
working
to any
right now,
delays in those holiday
just say,
packages.
you know what?
Liz Kreutz, thank you.
Fuck you.
Up next, the
Just
simple
grab a
devices
sign and
that
be like,
help
I want
prevent
$2
deadly
more.
gun accidents. So why
And then
does
grab all the
Liberty
friends
use
that
more?
work there too.
New reporting coming up.
Wonder if that would work.
It's a mistake that has cost hundreds of lives. Bullets unintentionally left in guns after
the
the
beauty of a
magazines are
union, though.
removed. There is simple technology to stop it, but will gun makers ever be forced to use it? And should they? Maggie Vespa with our investigation.
Guns are
When
safe
Hector
enough.
Adames sent his
As long as
nephew
you don't pull
Joshua
the
off to a friend's house near
goddamn
Chicago
trigger.
one afternoon
It should
in
be
May
good.
2001, he was confident the 8th grader would be safe.
Should be good.
Instead, he never came home.
I wish we had had a chance to see what he would have done.
Joshua's friend Billy was the son of a sheriff's deputy. According to court documents, Billy found his service weapon in a closet and was playing with it when Josh
So
came
that
over.
deputy
Removed
should
the
be.
magazine to try to show him, you know, he was under the false assumption that
Yeah,
there
he
wasn't a bullet
I mean,
chamber.
that's careless. Why would you leave your
And
gun
he
out
pointed
for your
it
son to
him,
shoot himself?
Went off, and then Joshua went down, and he never got back up again.
Especially
Even
cop.
with the magazine removed, a single bullet was still in the chamber.
You
It
gotta
hit
rock
Joshua
around,
in the
man.
stomach. He
What
was
are you
just
doing?
13.
It never stops hurting. You just learn how to live with it.
An NBC News investigation found since 2000, at least 277 people, including Joshua, have been killed in accidents in which the shooter believed a gun was unloaded because the magazine was dislodged or removed. A century ago, gun makers designed a fix aimed at preventing such accidents, a small metal piece called a magazine disconnect. Typically, pulling a gun's trigger sets off a chain reaction connecting multiple internal parts,
Right here,
causing the
so
weapon to fire. A disconnect prevents those parts from connecting when the magazine is ejected. That
yeah.
stops the gun from firing, whether a bullet is in the chamber or not. But disconnects are not widely used, in part thanks to pushback from the gun
I
industry.
used to have a really nice SIG.
Richard Pearson
SIG
is the
Sola.
executive director of the Illinois State Rifle Association.
I had to get rid of it though, because
safety rules take care of everything.
can't take it on an
Magazine
airplane.
disconnects just makes things more complicated.
You told me you couldn't even find a gun in this facility that had a magazine.
And I
No.
didn't
Pearson
move
argues
by
it's on
U-Haul or
owners to
nothing.
secure and use weapons
I had
properly, and says
2
a
carry-on
disconnect
bags,
could be dangerous in
and I
cases of
took my ass to
self-defense.
Florida.
If your magazine falls out during a struggle,
It's kind of hard to bring
which
a
often
piece with you,
happens
you know what I'm saying?
because the bad person is trying to grab your gun too.
Could have
then
mailed
they
it
have a
maybe,
problem.
but
And so
I
you
don't want
have
to take
one
a
round
chance.
left to defend your life, and it's gone.
NBC News contacted more than a dozen handgun manufacturers. All but one did not respond, and none agreed to answer questions. Today, just one state, California, requires magazine
Alright, we're
disconnects
getting,
in newly purchased guns.
I don't know about you
and
guys,
that
but we're
law
getting
is
bored
being
over here
challenged.
watching this
The
shit.
difference between firearms and pretty much
Alright,
every
let's
other
find
type of
something.
product in the United States is
Hey, live
firearms
chat,
and
go
the
ahead,
firearms industry enjoy a
whatever you guys want to watch. Plop it in there. Oh, no, stupid. Ooh, Steven Seagal and Ja Rule in the worst movie ever. There we go. What the hell?
Half Past Dead is the Steven Seagal
I've seen this
mega
movie. It's
blockbuster hit
terrible.
movie where he showed the world everything's stupid and nothing matters.
That's right.
It starts off with Ja
Steven
Rule
Seagal's-
watching the title float
oh,
around
yeah.
the screen, which
I don't
makes
know
him
how he got
realize
popular.
turning down the Fast and
You know the
Furious
Mafia shook his ass
franchise
down
for
in the
this
early
is
90s.
the dumbest shit he's
He got
ever
scared and
done.
went to the
But
FBI.
this old man is wise.
Facts,
He
look
tells
it
him
up.
there's 89 minutes of Seagal movie left. They'll break that record 5 or 6 more times. They get right to it when Seagal lives in a lighthouse or some shit, and they kick the door in
What happened to
while
Ja
he's in the
Rule, by the
middle
way?
of his favorite show. But don't worry,
Used to be
it's
everywhere,
just
now
his
he's
PO here to
nowhere to be
administer a
found.
court-ordered random lie detector test.
A polygraph.
They ask him about his past.
Yeah, I'm Russian. Sometimes, you
Sound
know,
like it.
CIA, U.S. Marshals.
That was easy. Now the hard part is getting him to tell the truth about anything for a baseline.
I love the fuck out of cookies.
Oh, thank God. If they had
Ja
to
Rule,
spend
I'm
another
sure he's probably a
minute
worse
here
actor than he is
smelling 3
a
day-old
rapper.
hot dogs and dried ketchup, they were going
Yeah,
to
dog.
fucking vomit.
He's got like the deepest voice, but he's like
That has
5'2".
nothing to do with the rest of the movie, and now they're
I
stealing
do it all for my baby. You know I ain't gonna kill her.
really are the Fat and the Furious. While that's happening, Seagal tries to help
We gon'
Ja
clap
Rule
back.
sound
We gon'
more
clap
black.
back.
Aye.
But he needs a lot
Aye.
of work, which is something Seagal will never do.
That's tough for me.
So he gets out of it the Seagal way by murdering the f*** out of him as stupidly as possible. But he gets up like that's just normal shit.
Everyone's back to work.
Of course.
And the old man
It's just a
lets him
Tuesday,
know
right?
that's one. They're interrupted by
God.
the FBI.
They got his
With the FBI.
horrible music playing with his horrible acting.
I'm pretty sure that was rhetorical, but she wants him to snitch.
Cut your sweet deal.
I bet you could flick Ja Rule. You go flying across the
In
street.
front of all the people he'd be snitching on.
You got big balls.
I don't think she does, so he comes up with something better.
50 Cent has bitched him up
Nice
countless
try,
times.
but she's on another level.
I'm a lawyer. You want my advice? Put the guns down.
Son of a bitch, that legal advice is gonna cost like $100.
So after this ends, then we're gonna put on Hank, the drunken angry dwarf. He does a music trivia
spray and pray method.
against some other dude.
Having no regard
Then he gets in a
for
fight
where
with
bullets
a
go is Seagal's
African
thing,
American
so he
midget.
reaches into his bag of tricks and blows everyone away with a run waddle into an unnecessary shoulder roll that hits the sweet spot of impossible to be him, but too embarrassing to be his body double, which keeps his fan guessing. But oh man, just watching that gives him sympathy insertion, which causes him to collapse and die of a heart attack.
I don't really. We used to get high and make fun of Steven Seagal movies like this guy does, but I've never actually been seriously entertained by Steven Seagal whatsoever in any capacity.
Motherfucker. And don't think we forgot.
I believe he is just using all of his movies to launder money for the mafia after they shook him down.
Now it's 8 months later,
And it's always a 3-word movie. Half past dead. Leave until gone. Pride before ride. You know, like it's always 3 words.
Cut your sweet deal. Witness protection, no time served.
It's the butchiest looking bitch I've ever seen. Anyway.
In 5 years, this little rat hole here.
Alright, so let's go to the dwarf thing.
Sit on the inside, yeah.
See, Ja Rule is like tiny as shit. Got some big fucking muscles. It's like Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan's like what, 5'2", 5'3", maybe. I still wouldn't want to fight him. He'd probably be a angry little bastard. Alright, so Hank. Angry drunk dwarf. That's a good title, huh? Hank the Angry Drunk Dwarf. I'd like to work at your establishment, please. Alright, so here we go.
All right, time for rock and roll trivia game.
Poor
with
little
Hank
guy, he
Angry
died
Dwarf
in
and Gary Delabate Baba Booey.
2006.
Here's the deal. Hank was on the show the other day, and his drunken stupor proved to us that he does a lot of rock and roll trivia.
Dave
Robert, how it's done. Robert.
Nirvana.
Wow, okay. What group did Jimmy Page play with before Led Zeppelin?
The Yardbirds.
What's Axl Rose's real name? You don't know that.
Bill Bailey.
Whoa! They told me he was good.
No, it's William
Gary
Bailey.
Gary thinks he knows everything.
What I'll do is Hank will start the round. I will ask Hank a question. If he gets it wrong, Gary gets the question.
All right.
All right, you get a point for every right answer, a -1 point for every wrong answer.
How many questions are we going to do?
I don't know.
All right.
Let's just go with it.
I'll just answer myself.
All right, here we go. Hank, you
Your
first.
question.
All right.
Van Morrison's first band was called what?
Them.
That is correct.
All right. Gary doesn't get to answer that one.
That was amazing.
Yeah, that's
itself.
amazing.
That's amazing. Did you know that?
I knew that. I'm thinking there's one for me because I'm.
So I'd like to pause it. We're nearing like the 20-minute mark, before I'm gonna end this transmission. So I'd like to explain exactly what it is I'm doing. I'm not trying to bore you guys or nothing like that. So what it is we have a plan for a podcast, and it's gonna be launched, but what we do have to fulfill was the 100 hours of live time, and I think I have 48 something hours left. So every day at noon, I'm gonna punch in the clock at YouTube like I am now, and we're just gonna watch whatever. That's it. So appreciate you for watching, and I understand it's probably not what you want, but as soon as we get monetized, it will be. And right now we're just having fun. We're just watching shows. Who cares? Not trying to make it the most entertaining thing ever, but if it is, then great. All right. Back to Dwarf. Hank the Angry Dwarf.
Sure, he doesn't know that.
Okay. Gary Delabate. Now, Hank, don't answer Gary's or else you'll help him. Wait till I call your name.
I will.
Keith Moon's replacement drummer in The Who is named what?
Kenny Jones?
That's correct. 1 point for you.
Ooh, 1 and 1.
Did you know that, Hank?
Yes.
Okay. Hank,
Yes, of
what
course.
band was Peter Frampton in before he went solo?
Humble Pie.
Right.
I don't know any of these, by the way.
Can you believe this?
Not yet, at least.
So he's going to beat me because sooner or later I'm not going to know one. He's going to know one.
Right, Gary's gonna lose.
Look at that little guy. I bet it takes like one sip to get him fucked up.
Vodka.
You know, Gary's only hope is that Hank keeps getting drunker.
Yeah.
Poor thing, man.
That's why I hope that I'm going to win. He's as drunk as he's ever been here.
All right.
No. No way. The time when he...
Gary Delabate.
I always like
what was
to,
The Who's original name? Gary.
Sympathize
The
with
high numbers?
dwarfs,
Correct.
Oh!
or
Did you
little
know that,
people,
Hank?
whatever they're called now.
All right, okay.
But they're always so fucking mean
Who
and
played
cynical, and
keyboards on Let It Be?
they bite. You know what I'm saying?
Billy
You know what I'm saying? They're always so mean.
Gary Delabate.
I just want to put them in my pocket
What
and
lead singer
just hang
was
out with
both
them, but
in the Moody Blues
they like to
and
fight
the
and
Wings?
struggle.
Lead singer in the Moody
Call you
Blues.
a
Don't say anything.
mother
Hank.
effer and all that stuff.
But I know it.
Just want to put you in my pocket,
Gary
Hank.
Delabate is up.
Give me a second. I got the guy's name. It's the Irish guy. Haber. I don't know. I don't know it.
All right, Gary, -1. Hank?
Denning
Well,
Lane.
oh,
Right.
we'll walk 500 miles and we'll walk 500 more.
He's Rain Man of
Just to
some
be
stage
Rain Man.
around
The guy's
walks
loaded.
1,000
Can't even
miles.
get him too drunk.
I can barely stand on this.
All right, Hank. Now you get the question. What rock and roll band is mentioned in the song "Smoke on the Water"?
Frank Zappa and the Mothers of Invention.
That is correct.
Why is it? Why do people from New York? Why do they say R at the end of an A? Or
Gary
like
Delabate.
oh, he had an agenda
Who
on
had a
him.
hit with the song
Oh, you mean he had an
Cars?
agenda?
Gary Newman.
Not an
That is
agenda.
Yep.
Oh,
Did you know that? Yes.
Okay.
or yeah, I saw him out back.
So far, he's winning.
Oh, you saw him out
All right,
back.
are you ready,
Saw
Hank?
him, yes.
Okay. Which 60s girlfriend of Mick Jagger recorded their song As Years Go By?
Very unfaithful.
That is correct.
Gary, go home.
I knew that one. No, but see, I can't win now because he's not going to miss any.
Ready?
Not
Sorry.
my fault. I'm only chasing you out.
All right.
Yeah. All right, who's next?
All right. This is Gary Delabate.
All right.
All right. This
All right.
lefty is the lead guitarist for the Cars.
Elliot Easton?
That is
I do.
correct.
See, that one I didn't know. Damn.
That's the luck of the draw.
Hank, you ready?
Yes.
Okay. According to Pearl Jam, his daddy didn't give him
Jeremy.
affection.
I know that one.
Jeremy. Ugh.
That's
I
correct.
didn't think you would know that. I think
He is current. All right, I'm going to give you an album title, Gary. You give me the band. Okay. Damn the Torpedoes.
Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers.
That is correct.
Damn, I
Hank?
did know that.
Music
say it
from the
quickly.
Big Pink.
Wait.
Band?
Right.
I was ready to jump on it.
I
Ah,
was asking you a question.
Gary, Disraeli Gears.
Cream.
That's right.
Hank?
I
Hank,
know that one, yes.
are you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Zenyatta Mandata.
Fleetwood Mac?
Wrong.
Hakuna
Gary,
Matata.
Police.
that is correct.
Lion King?
Okay.
All right, I don't know.
7-6.
So now it's my turn.
Could
Now
have
it's your
done
turn.
it.
Who's
All right.
third? Mines?
No, Gary.
All right.
All right. Tell me who sang these songs. Green-Eyed Lady, Gary.
Green Eye. Yeah. I seen it.
Name the group.
Don't sing.
Blue
I'm
Road.
gonna ask you to sing, dude.
It's not do you know the lyrics.
Blue Road. I don't know.
Oh, Gary.
I don't have
Your
Google
chance to go.
right
All
here.
right, Hank, Green-Eyed Lady.
Sugarloaf.
Right!
Damn it.
Oy, May! Look at him hitting the
See,
bottle.
this midget's
So proud.
sorry. This little person's just drinking straight vodka.
This sport is your sport,
gotta be
Hank.
fucked
Drinking
up.
and trivia.
Wow. So what's the score now?
It's now 8-5.
And it's his turn.
And it's his turn. Ready? I'm going to name a song, Hank. Tell me who sang it. You ready?
All right, yeah.
Okay.
This is going to me, right?
This is going to you.
Yeah, Hank.
All
Your
right.
name's Hank, right?
Eyes
Right.
without a face.
Billy Idol.
Billy Idol.
Right.
Yeah, I got 2.
Gary Delabate, Eye of the Tiger.
Survivor. Yeah.
Correct.
Rocky.
Right.
But you're still behind.
I'll get my
I got 3.
Who sang this song, Hank? Can't You See?
All right,
Marshall Tucker Band.
I know it's a Southern rock band.
Marshall Tucker Band.
The Outlaws.
Wrong.
I'll take a point of that one with the Marshall Tucker Band.
Marshall Tucker Band is Gary's.
All right, I got 4.
Also, another chance to go even with Hank. Yeah.
All right, Gary. Name the drummer in this band. The Cars.
No idea.
Oh my God. The drummer of the Cars?
That's right.
I know the lead singer is Rick Ocasek.
I have no idea.
All right, that's a minus point for you, too.
Who is it?
David Robinson.
Yeah, I would never guess
Gary. Who sang Draw the Line?
that. It's not Johnny Cash. Let's walk the line.
I'll throw a guess out because I have
You're
no
gonna lose
idea.
a point anyway.
They lose a point to the Allman Brothers.
Wrong. The Allman Brothers is incorrect. Hank.
Aerosmith.
Correct.
Oh,
Aerosmith.
man.
Look at this.
He is trouncing you.
Every Aerosmith song has that
Oh, shit.
in it.
Hank's
No matter
falling
where.
He kicks my ass.
No matter what song it is. That's in the
Hank's
release
lead
somewhere.
8-5, and it's Hank's turn. I'm going to give the nickname of some rock stars. You tell me who the rock star is. All right, Hank, the Lizard King.
Jim Morrison.
Correct. Gary Delabate, the Motor City Madman.
The Motor
Ted
City
Nugent.
Madman,
There's
Ted
5.
Nugent?
I got
Correct.
5.
Hank, the Thin White Duke.
David Bowie.
David Bowie, that's
Didn't
right.
know that.
Gary Delabate, Pigpen. Pigpen.
No idea.
Pigpen, do I have to know his real name?
The real name.
Pigpen, the guy from the Grateful Dead, the keyboard player, but
Jerry Garcia.
Pigpen Markham, I don't know.
Wrong. Hank, what is it?
Ron McCurden.
Correct. All right, look, I'm going to stop the contest.
Too much.
It's.
Hank.
I feel like Lennox Lewis.
Gary, you got to be blown out by Hank's knowledge.
Absolutely, he knows everything.
I mean, you know a lot of stuff, but Hank just
Hank's
knows
an
everything.
attractive person, isn't he?
Feel that you would beat him.
No, I knew the other day he started answering stuff.
You guys want to know how Hank died?
Hank, congratulations on beating Gary like that.
Pretty sure it's liver failure. All right, so you want to see him get in a fight with the black dwarf Beetlejuice? It's got to be here somewhere. It has to be. Oh my god! Hold on. Let's look at him.
Good morning, everybody. It's your pal Howard. I'm here to be with you on a
Hey
Friday.
everybody, it's Howard Stern. I'm here to
Yeah.
exploit people with problems.
Why not?
Make money off of it. Robin?
Did you guys see that drunken midget downstairs?
Yeah.
He's coming up.
You know,
There's a drunken midget out in front of the building.
I'm half asleep. I was crossing the road, and I said,
Howard
"Hey,
Stern is so
the
woke
guy's
now, he
driving
would never
shotgun
say
in
the word
car. I
midget.
looked a little weird. He goes, "Hey, get your ass over here and talk to me."
Yeah,
Yeah, I want to be seeing Howard in a little bit.
that's Hank the midget. He's been drinking Mad Dog all night.
Really?
Yeah.
Is he ready for us now?
Yeah.
He's got a Hawaiian light
Howard
on.
Stern looks
Yeah.
like Darlene from that
3
show,
feet tall.
Roseanne.
No kidding.
He's wobbling.
Oh wow, this is cool.
See?
I gotta learn how to work.
He's cool. I'd put him in my pocket, man. We could go hang out.
I gotta. If I was a dwarf, I'd be drunk every minute. Okay. It makes me feel 4 feet
I
tall.
would too. I mean, I'm not even a dwarf. It's partly true.
All day.
All day and all night?
All day, yeah, just like the Kinks. All day and all night.
Like I was saying before, it probably takes one
what
sip
made
of
you come up
vodka
here?
and he's fucked.
So I like Howard Stern. I read his book. And his first one.
He looks like a
Yeah, so what do you want to talk to him
midget Oliver Stone.
I'll talk to him about whatever he wants to talk to me about.
about? Yeah. Are you getting nervous about going in there?
No, he's wasted.
I ain't nervous.
No.
No.
Why aren't you nervous?
He's drunk.
Why should I be?
You shouldn't be, but I'm just asking if I was wondering why you wouldn't be. I mean, you're going on radio and television.
I've been on radio and television before.
Yeah?
More than once.
When did you start drinking?
When I was about 8 years old.
You were 8
I
years
thought he was
old?
gonna be like 6 a.m.
Why?
Oh.
So my grandfather gave me some a drink, and I decided to start drinking. After that,
And you've been drinking ever since?
yeah.
Continually? I mean,
I'm not trying to make
to the
fun of
point
this
where you
guy.
get
It's
drunk
kind
like
of
this?
sad, actually.
No, I'm not drunk.
No, you're not drunk.
I don't consider myself a drunk.
He was a drunken midget outside our
Look at
radio
Howard
station.
Stern.
And then I'll tell you about the
I make
facts and
blues
everything else
dolls
and
to
a
make
whole bunch of
fun
stuff.
of
And
people
Gary
like
has
that,
ratings
Robin.
information that's supposed to
I
cheer me up.
invented making fun of retards, Robin.
You ready? Yeah. Let me see Hank. Hey, Hank, how you doing, pal? Good to see you.
I'm a dwarf.
What are you, a dwarf? I don't know the difference.
Huh,
You're a short
dwarf.
guy, though, right?
I like his accent.
Who has,
That
a
thick
dwarf
ass
is a guy
Long
who's
Island
like out of
accent.
proportion, right?
Yeah.
I'm a dwarf.
A midget isn't?
Actually, a midget really is like calling a black person a nigger.
Is it
Whoa,
really?
whoa,
Saying
whoa,
nigger?
YouTube. I did not say that. It was not me.
It's the same
as.
It's yeah, right. Like the
When
same.
did the word midget become so bad?
I have no idea.
Little person, you're supposed to say.
That sounds worse.
I don't think midget is the same as nigger.
Whoa,
You know,
YouTube, that was not me. That was not me,
You
YouTube.
do?
That was not me saying that word.
I'm the opposite of whatever a midget is. I'm
You're a
huge.
giant.
I'm a giant.
Why don't you stand
Yeah, you're a
I think it's
6'6"
movie
pelican.
I've done some acting.
Have you? Yeah, a lot of little people have done
God
acting, you know.
Damn
Even
it, Howard
whistling for little
Stern.
people.
Why'd you
Is
put
that
the N-word
really
in my
What,
shit?
acting like a little person?
Damn it.
I don't know.
No.
Forgot
Now,
about
you
that.
say you have full-size girlfriends, right? You have like 20 of them.
Got a shitload of them.
Whoa, you gotta watch your language. I gotta throw you out of here. You can't just
Hey,
use words.
Zara, yes.
Well, what words can I use?
Yeah, just use normal words like if you were talking to a priest, okay?
Or a child.
Or a child. Act like you're talking to a child because that's what radio is like.
I
talking to
never
a child.
talked to a priest.
All right. So anyway, so you're pretty loaded. What have you been drinking all night?
I've been drinking a lot of booze.
Yeah. What are you drinking?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm
Like
trying
what? What did you
to
have? Like when did you start drinking? What time?
respond
Why
to
are you
the live
drinking? What's
chat.
going on?
I don't know how
Hey, having a
to
celebration? Are you angry because you're small? What's
do
going
that,
on?
but I guess
No,
Zara,
just
if you're still
because I
here,
have nothing else
yes, I have
better to do.
You
watched
don't
Breaking
what?
Bad.
I'm an
Why,
actor.
what's up?
Oh, no wonder.
What roles are there?
And you, and how many roles are there for like little people?
Yeah, and all of them are competing for it.
Yeah.
I knew you were gonna say this.
All right.
So
Gary, give my friend a drink.
I won't.
Yeah, we
You
can
got
do
enough.
anything. I mean,
Oh,
we
is that
can
what
watch
you're drinking? What
Breaking
is that?
Bad if you want. We can
It's not
watch.
soda. Oh, what is
Doesn't
that?
matter.
There's a little bit of vodka in there.
Is there really?
Vodka.
All
A little bit
so
of
you've been drinking a
vodka.
lot, and you're angry about what?
I'm not angry.
I thought you hate. I thought someone told me out there that you hate the cops, you hate Jews, Catholics, and politicians. Is that true?
Yes.
I think he hates
Why?
everything and
Maybe that's why
everybody.
you're
I would
drinking. You're
too if I
upset.
was
I hate
in
everybody.
his predicament.
But yeah,
What?
I even hate myself.
Really?
I even hate dwarfs.
Really? Did you hang out with other dwarfs?
Dwarfs.
Nope.
No. You
Why
hate them?
not?
All right, so we have a few more minutes. Let's go to when this dude fought the Black Dwarf, which is what I was trying to find earlier. Hold on one second.
Fucking midget.
Oh, wait a minute. You say that.
Sorry about it.
Can't say that.
He's a midget. He's a fucking midget.
Oh, wait a minute. You say that.
Sorry about
Can't say
it.
that.
He's a midget.
That's the guy who fights. So let me find that. Let me find that fight. Shit. Hold on. Sweet Caroline. Good times never seem so good. Hank the Angry Drunk Dwarf versus Beetlejuice. What the fuck? Freeze? This shit froze. Well, I despise dead air. So I'm gonna put it back on me. What do you guys? So anyways, what do you guys think about these the drone issue? I know it's getting talked over and over and over and over and over and over, and we have no clue. I believe it's the United States government doing it to ourselves. It's a distraction. I've said it before. I've said it again. You know, I don't think aliens would come light years away to visit Trenton, New Jersey, or even Atlantic City. Um, I've been there. The place sucks, and I wouldn't even go from Philly to New Jersey if I had a choice. So I think the aliens are us. Anyways, I wonder what's really going on in the world, because last time they used the alien thing was when the Pentagon released a bunch of alien videos where they're like chasing alien UFOs and stuff. And then COVID happened a couple weeks later, but the UFO stories, they you know, took over the media that whole time. So we didn't even know COVID was really going on until next thing we know, we're all sick. And all right, so that about sums it up. Like I said, my stuff froze. Oh, there it's back. All right, I guess we got time for the midget. All right, where is he at? Skip it up. I've always wondered why Popeye found olive oil attractive. I think he could have done better, you know. But who knows? Hank the Angry Drunken Dwarf versus Beetlejuice. I'm so sick of Patrick Mahomes, by the way. All right, here we go. All right, 5 minutes, then we're out of here. Let's just watch two midgets fighting.
What's going on? What do you think I'm mad about? I'm tired of people getting tired of them talking junk. I'm just getting tired of it.
I put my money on Beetlejuice, by the way.
Tired of it. That's why I'm about to slap him.
And you want to tell
I'm really angry right now. You think I'm not laughing? You see me laughing? I don't laugh. Do you see me laugh? I don't laugh. I don't laugh at all. Do you see me smiling? You don't see me smiling.
No, you look very serious.
I don't smile. I don't smile. I don't.
And so you want him to stop
I'm
bothering you?
about 2 feet taller than Beetlejuice, but I wouldn't want to tangle with Beetlejuice.
All right, you're going in a minute. Don't just get the towel, okay?
So if I beat him up, I'd feel bad. But then again, there's a chance that he could beat my ass.
I don't care. As long as he just stay away from me. If I would have hit him in the hallway, he would have been done.
Pretty sure I would. You never know.
I would have heard it.
You never know. Never underestimate.
I'm just getting tired of talking junk. I don't like it. I don't care if Casey there with him. I don't care. It don't matter.
All right, hurry up and fight the other guy. What the
I
hell?
don't care. I don't care at all.
Talking.
I don't care.
Well, here.
But Beetlejuice certainly did.
Here's what happened. Here's what happened out in the holes. Let's listen.
Why is the dwarf wearing a shirt that says midgets?
Yeah, see you later. I hope I never see you
Oh my
again.
god. Look.
What did he say? See you later, Midget Man?
That's what Beetlejuice said, yeah.
Yeah, and why did he call you that? I thought you guys were friends.
Oh, they've never been friends.
No.
All right.
He's a phony.
Out of clear blue, he just said that?
Yeah.
Was that the first thing he said to you?
Yes, it was.
Oh.
All right, let me hear
it.
Yeah, no, she knows where I am.
Damn, dude. Imagine being a midget and having a receding hairline. That would suck.
Your dick ain't big enough to fuck yourself.
I ain't no midget around here. I'll fucking slap you.
Well, I'm not a midget.
I'll slap your ass so.
What are you, man?
Right, and I'll talk.
You're a human being. Whatever. Fight.
Fuck you fucking scumbag.
Fucking goddamn stupid piece of human trash.
You guys can't fight. Don't fight. Don't fight again.
It looks like a tiny Whoopi Goldberg.
You're the boy.
Oh man, you don't call a black guy a boy. You know what that means? Yeah, fight words.
Yeah, go back and pick cotton. Go back down to the field. Although, I'm sorry, Robin.
What's up?
You know I don't like him.
Oh God. Peace and love. Peace and love.
Oh, that's good.
Peace and love. I invented racism, Robin.
Yeah. Oh, what it says on the shirt. Okay. Ronnie.
Robin, I invented racism. You know that. I invented the radio, Robin.
Yeah. Well, like good riddance.
Yeah, good riddance. you gonna rip yourself. Ooh. You do that to me, I'll fucking slap your ass, boy. Right.
He does look like a tiny Whoopi
You
Goldberg.
saw her, you go flying over there.
Where, over there?
No, you gonna be going over there.
No, over there?
Under that fucking chair over there.
Over there?
Yeah, I'll toss your ass right over there.
I know.
Toss your little ass. Ooh, what you say, baby? Say it in your face, you faggot.
Yeah, you can't say shit while you're walking away. That's bitch.
Say it in my face, then.
That loud.
Fucking hit you, boy. You don't know me, boy.
No, you're the boy. You're the boy.
I'll fucking kick it out, boy.
That dude putting his pinky on him to keep him back.
Look, the only ass you ever get is when
Oh, man.
the only pussy you get is all right?
I love it when midgets call each other midgets. That's like me getting in a fight with a white guy. I'm like, come on, cracker. Come on, white boy. You German motherfucker. Fuck you. You're Chaim.
You slap the shit out of you, I'll knock the hell out of you.
Guys.
I bet you Howard Stern is gonna end up in hell though for exploiting all these people's disabilities throughout the years, making millions of dollars off of it.
I'll make you spoil it up like your little brother. Make it spoil.
I like Beetlejuice though. You don't give a fuck. Alright, Whoopi. Alright, so. Alright, I'm punching out, guys. I'm gonna go hit lunch break. I may be back later if I find something that's not gonna bore everybody. Alright, but until then, have a great one. Happy Friday, and thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Alright.